I mean, how do I know that you represent good? So it's the same thing.
Good deal. Okay. You play MC Hammer so well. Excellent work. Okay. So we ready to rehearse?
Yeah.
Okay, rehearsal's up.
Who are you? Where did you come from? And how did you get into my office?
Calm down, Hammer. We've been watching you since you were a child.
We
know every detail of your life. Now that you were a social media expert and you were lecturing at all the top colleges, we feel that it is the right time to approach you to request your support in helping explain who we are and what we're doing on Earth. We need you to help us save your planet from its impending doom. They call me the Nine. I appeared here in your office by walking through what we call the door. You'll find out more about our means of transportation later. I look different from you, but I am human, though I am not from your planet. My question to you is, will you help us to save your world?
Of course I will. I'll do anything to save this planet, but how do I know this is not some type of trick? How do I know that you represent good?
You have to trust me, Hammer.
Trust you.
Follow your gut. You know I am a man of peace. You feel it. For now, I will continue speaking to you through your computer speakers, but you will continue to hear me telepathically in your mind, and you will not forget a word I tell you. Speaking through your speakers will ensure that the surveillance equipment can pick up the story I am about to tell you. That way, no one will doubt your encounter with the man in my form. They're filming us, even now.
They who? And what surveillance equipment?
Your office is bugged, but that's okay. They will report what's happening. They will not let anyone stop our meetings for fear they will not get to film and hear the whole story. Their greed will help us to get the story out. I'll represent Dr. Shepard. He sent me to you.
Who is Dr. Shepard?
You will know him soon enough. So tell me now, Hammer, do we have your loyalty? Will you help us deliver this advance warning to your planet? Time is of the essence.
Well, I need to know more.
The story I'm about to tell you is presently taking place in the future, but will reach global recognition in 2022. I come to you now for you to help us change the minds of the people. You have been chosen to receive the details in advance, so you can share it with a special group of people on your Earth, enabling the current decade to produce more support for what our warriors are doing to save your world.
Okay. I'll help you. It's just hard to believe this is really happening.
I'll come to you from 2022 to tell you about how your planet will be in serious danger in the decade of 2022 to 2032. Danger of complete annihilation.
But why me?
Because you are a social media expert and a promoter of advanced technological ideas. Hammer, the people love you, and you are respected. They will listen to you. Now listen carefully. I am about to tell you the most fantastic story you have ever heard. I'll visit you periodically to tell you the complete story until you have it all. You will never, ever be the same again. 2012 is the end of the calendar. It's time to prepare for a brand new age. Are you ready?
Yes. I'm ready.
Good. Now, I am about to send images into your mind that will coincide with the story I am telling you. Sit back and relax, and prepare your mind for expansion beyond your comprehension. This story will answer all of the questions and mysteries your human race has ever had about your beginning. Now, let's begin. This is how the story begins. It was a bright sunny day, a perfect day for an outside lecture. David and his sister Joan were making their way to the front seats.
On there it said I finally sit down, but we sitting down from the beginning.
Stand up.
So
Where's the beginning? The beginning verses where the people have you under surveillance.
The beginning?
Yeah, where it says, when
Yeah, where
Hammer
we.
first sees the 9,
Yeah.
then he stands up.
Oh yeah, it says I come. You talking about where it says I come in peace,
Like
no
you
need
lit for
to.
me sitting down. That's
What is that
Yeah,
paper
like
say?
you almost fall out of your seat and you stand straight up.
right. Hey, Tony,
Yes, sir.
you lit for me sitting down right now, right?
Right.
So, but initially, I'm supposed to be standing up.
You can change
Hey
it.
Tony, do we got a
Whatever
stapler
you
or
feel
something?
comfortable with, you can change it and you can add it.
No, yeah, but just
Lighting.
lighting.
Yeah,
what is that?
It's just lighting though.
So if you want to sit down, you can
What's
just sit
that?
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be way different.
You got me in the shot too a little bit, didn't you?
3/4 of this is written for you to be stand up. I didn't
You got the back of your
go
head.
to the script. I just sit down. until all
Dang,
this
how you
is
gonna not get
done.
me?
Right. So
MC Hammer.
you
On the
guys
motherfucking
have to figure that
stars.
out on,
Look at the flap on the
because it
arms.
changes the dynamics
Exactly.
of the scene.
He's the star.
You still recording?
Yeah.
Get me.
Yeah.
So it sound like
Don't be a
you
jerk.
need to huddle up on that because
I'm gonna hit you
we
with
as
it.
we stand up and sit down, but the lighting.
Yeah.
The lighting, that's why I stand
Give me
up
MC
now,
Hammer
you start
shot.
over lighting. You have to relight from me standing.
Really, I think it's a matter of us lifting, and we're good with that. So if it's just a matter of 3 feet or so when you stand up, we'll be okay. Because we're lit for this.
Okay, cool.
position.
Let's see what's happening. I'm gonna
Okay.
stand up, see what you get.
All right, let's, Mike, you
Sorry.
put that on and put your mic underneath your collar or something like that.
You never wore one of those?
Hmm?
You never wore one?
No, I
Okay.
just never put one on.
You got a black ball. I don't think so. Oh, here it is.
I didn't pick that up.
And you open the red is going to go up when he comes up.
I think he wants it under your shirt.
Yeah.
And then when
I think he wants it under your shirt.
Why would it need to be under? I'm not on camera.
Oh, true. But,
So you have to,
Yeah, Tony.
so your camera move.
nah, it probably don't. You're not gonna be
You want
on
to
camera.
you want to either do a
Hold on.
you want to either do a cut
Hold on.
because I'm gonna go literally from standing right, but then it says finally sits down. So that can be an edit.
Right.
You know, it can be an edit.
Hold on.
But it's,
Hold on.
We're gonna do this probably 4 or 5 times because we're gonna do the surveillance. Like I want to get a straight on shot of you because we need that. And we need lines. Now when you stand up, we'll probably cut, and I'll probably just,
no, I'm standing up from the beginning. That's what I'm saying.
well,
I'm sitting
sit
down
right,
happens.
and then you stand up, right.
Sitting down happens 3/4 through this dialogue. So everything so the first 2 or 3 minutes, whatever it is we're doing, is all standing up. Right.
And you haven't been
Are you sure
And you
about
haven't
that?
even
No,
lit.
no. You're sitting down first, and you're on the computer.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, when the 9, the alien appears in front of your desk, and you see him, that's when you stand up.
Right.
You're startled, almost falling out of your seat.
All right. So from your perspective, for your lighting,
The
you
action.
have to be lit for me going from sitting down to standing up to sitting down.
So the question is the lighting the way it is now
No,
does that allow us
we
to do that?
definitely got to
gotta change it.
readjust for
You
the
gotta change it.
standing up right
This
now.
is people sitting. So let's get you when you're sitting down, and when you're working, what have you. When he comes in, we're gonna cut, and you stand up and
Okay.
we'll light it.
I hear this.
Okay.
To get the dialogue right, let's just it's all cut anyway. So let's shoot it in
The whole piece.
no, not in the whole piece.
Okay.
Let's make sure we get it.
Yeah. Let's get that one
Piece at a
bit,
time.
and then we'll
Do a
see.
little piece at a time and we have it for real.
So where we starting from?
The top.
From the top?
Yeah, at the top, I'll start off with who are you, where'd you come from, and how'd you get in my office?
Oh, okay, so Paris 3. Okay.
I think at that point you're standing.
And,
I don't think he has the first part.
right, because I'm
The first
starting.
part is you're working on your computer, and you're just kind of doing your work here in your office. And then all of a sudden the 9 appears in front of your desk. He materializes right in front of your desk. You in a startled way, just stand up and almost knock your chair backwards. And that's when you say, who are you and how did you get in my office?
I want to put a buffer or something behind this because when you stand up, there's a light back here. You want to look at the room.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna just stand up. So standing up, line of sight. Where's my angle at? You're gonna be right over here.
Dang, well, they can't get none of me. Just like that.
So that's your outline.
Okay.
Just like that.
Do you have
Just
to
like
get
that.
Because you have
Yeah, I
to
do.
Okay.
I think it's the same, right? Because my dialogue starts on page 3.
I just thought you didn't have
Is
it.
it? Is it?
This is all stapled, but my lines are highlighted, so please ignore that.
No, that's okay.
Ooh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
It's the only part.
And if you got a cell phone, please mute it so it doesn't ring.
Is yours? Yeah, yours
Yeah,
is on
mine's on
vibrate.
vibrate.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, mine on vibrate. That's unpopular. Nobody called me anyway.
Somebody called you. I canceled it though.